Where the Pearl River meets the Lingdingyang Bay lies an isolated island, Shanbunzhou. It stands at the eastern entrance to Guangzhou's main shipping channel, overlooking Guangzhou Port to the west. This century-old lighthouse has guided countless vessels safely in and out. Lighthouse keeper Huang Sanming has witnessed the daily changes here.
I've been here for 25 years. When I first arrived, there weren't so many ships. The Guangzhou Port is now busy, with over 3,000 vessels passing every day.
From the lighthouse, following Huang's gaze, a cross-sea bridge spans the Bay Area, turning open waters into a pathway. The bridge represents the lifeblood of commerce, and data flow signifies the pulse of the digital age. Upstream, the Pearl River boasts the world's highest bridge, the Huajiang Canyon Bridge. At its mouth lies the world's longest bridge, the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. Today, the Greater Bay Area is a crucial port for global supply chains and a hub for innovation. The Pearl River, once again, flows through a moment of transformation in history, ushering in a new era of AI. This is a glorious time for the Greater Bay Area, basking in a bright future.
Divers have reached the sinking surface. All 33 immersed tubes have been installed.
This is a marvel in human bridge-building history. On October 24, 2018, the 55-kilometer Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge opened to traffic. It's the first mega cross-sea channel jointly built by Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau. And it set 7 world records, including longest overall span, longest steel structure, and longest undersea tunnel, marking China's advancement in bridge and tunnel design, construction, and management. On June 30, 2024, the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link, another mega cross-sea project, with bridges, islands, and undersea tunnels, was completed. It achieved 10 world firsts, including the first bidirectional 8-lane undersea tunnel, and the world's longest offshore suspension bridge span. The IBC awarded the George S. Richardson Medal to the Lingdingyang Bridge of the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link.
Here is the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link entrance on the eastern artificial island. It takes less than half an hour to reach Zhongshan. Let's take a panoramic journey through the whole link.
The day the link opened, Insta360 used its latest panoramic camera to capture a set of 8K panoramic shots, presenting the stunning views to the world. The Insta360 R&D Center is in Shenzhen. It used to take an hour and a half to reach the Zhongshan production base. Now with the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link, it takes just 30 minutes.
In recent years, the Greater Bay Area has made significant progress in transportation infrastructure with cross-river and cross-sea links, like the Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link, Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, Nansha Bridge, and Humen Bridge, all of which have greatly improved transportation convenience and efficiency.
The Shijiang Link, currently under construction, will start from Guangzhou and end in Dongguan, spanning 35 kilometers. It will feature an 8-lane, 2,180-meter main span, making it the world's largest double-deck suspension bridge. The 342-meter main tower will be the tallest in its category. The Shijiang Link, following the Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge and Shenzhen-Zhongshan Link, is another mega project in the Pearl River estuary, vital for integrating high-quality development around the Golden Inner Bay of the Pearl River estuary.
The new anchor of the Shijiang Bridge, as the world's largest, has a diameter of 130 meters, with a total concrete volume of 550,000 cubic meters, and a weight of 1.4 million tons, equivalent to the total weight of 17 aircraft carriers. It's the stabilizing force of our project.
Cross-sea bridges and channels in the Pearl River estuary have broken down the geographical barriers between Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau, fundamentally changing connectivity across the Pearl River estuary. They are catalysts, turning the Greater Bay Area from concept to reality, and a cross-border testing ground under one country, two systems. The resulting regional synergy, technology spillover, institutional innovation, and more intangible values will continue to be released over the coming decades, making it a pillar for China's high-quality development. Today, the bridges and tunnels at the Pearl River estuary operate smoothly with bustling traffic. These transport infrastructures accelerate hard connectivity, injecting vigorous momentum into the economic integration and regional synergy. A magnificent vision of the Bay Area unfolds, with the bridges standing as its testament. Bridges rise with the river. The river flows through bridges. Looking back on the history of bridge construction in the Pearl River Basin, each chapter is filled with strenuous effort and brilliant wisdom.
Hello, Haiju Bridge.
Haiju Bridge, the first modern bridge on the Pearl River, opened to traffic in 1933. As China's first steel structure bridge, and the most advanced bridge at the time, it featured a central opening span for large vessels. At the Guangzhou Museum, under canvas, rest the aged steel girders from Haiju Bridge, bearing witness to nearly a century of transport evolution along the Pearl River. In October 1938, Haiju Bridge was bombed by invading Japanese forces, damaging its opening mechanism. After the Japanese occupation, the bridge equipment was looted, leaving the span permanently closed.
On October 14, 1949, as Guangzhou was liberated, retreating Kuomintang troops also destroyed the Pearl River Bridge.
In October 1949, retreating Kuomintang forces destroyed the bridge again. With the founding of New China, a new chapter in Pearl River Bridge construction began. In November 1950, the Guangzhou government overcame immense difficulties to rebuild Haizhou Bridge. Cross-river bridges marked technological progress and social prosperity. Haizhou district, where Gongya Avenue is located, was surrounded by the Pearl River, making it a natural barrier for people commuting from the city center. In the early days of New China, to spur industrial development, the first major bridge in Guangzhou, Renmin Bridge, emerged.
Though only 182 meters long, building the bridge was a considerable challenge. At the time, the engineers adopted a practical approach, building it like stacking blocks, section by section. In less than a year and a half, the bridge was completed.
Panyu is situated deep in the Pearl River Delta. 40 years ago, it used to take 3 to 4 hours to travel from the center of Guangzhou to Panyu, a distance of less than 15 kilometers, due to the need to cross 2 ferries. On August 28, 1988, Luoxi Bridge, then hailed as Asia's top bridge, opened to traffic. Linking the city center with Panyu, and, by extension, Zhongshan and Zhuhai. Panyu gradually evolved into a transport hub of the Pearl River Delta. Today, within Guangzhou alone, 19 bridges span the Pearl River. These bridges have connected the once fragmented delta into a cohesive economic zone, making it an engine for China's reform, opening up, and modernization. These soaring bridges now tightly link both banks of the Pearl River. The multi-dimensional rail network they weave underpins a vibrant, world-class city cluster. The Bay Area's rail network drives the flow of trillion-scale industrial factors, leads the country in mileage, and serves as the golden link for city synergy. The one-hour rail network, covering 7 rail lines, serves as both an artery for the economy and a bridge for social cohesion. Centered around the Guangzhou and Shenzhen ports, the container liner routes of the international shipping network reach over 100 countries and regions. The Bay Area has built 7 airports: Guangzhou Baiyun, Shenzhen Bao'an, Zhuhai Jinwan, Huizhou Pingtung, Foshan Shadi, Hong Kong International, and Macau International. Baiyun Airport has led China in passenger traffic for 4 consecutive years. Bridges connect the two shores, making rivers no longer a barrier. Bridges also connect the past and the future, allowing dreams to soar far. These tangible bridges link the traffic across both shores, while the more intangible bridges of the Greater Bay Area accelerate the flow of resources such as information, finance, and talent, expanding new space for economic development.
Please look over here.
This is a donation for building a research institute. In fact, we can say, Mr. Fucking Tung is our sponsor. Thus, it is called Guangzhou Hong Kong UST Fucking Tung.
The National Supercomputing Center in Guangzhou is one of the world's most widely used supercomputing centers. The Nansha Center leads the Bay Area Supercomputing Alliance, operating a dedicated network line to Hong Kong. It empowers digital development with top-tier resources, allowing the Tianhe 2 supercomputer and other large scientific instruments to serve Hong Kong. It provides Hong Kong's research teams with supercomputing resources.
Almost 300 teams from Hong Kong and Macau are using Guangzhou's supercomputing resources to conduct research more effectively. So, this is helping Hong Kong and Macau, especially Hong Kong, to build an innovation center.
Hong Kong UST Fucking Tung Research Institute, as the operator, plays an important role in Guangdong Hong Kong Macau exchanges.
Today, Nansha's strategic importance in the development plans continues to rise. It is now one of the 3 core zones of the Greater Bay Area. In recent years, Nansha has introduced more than 4,000 Hong Kong and Macau enterprises. Over 450 Hong Kong and Macau youth organizations have settled in Nansha. This has greatly contributed to the future of Nansha.
As one of the first Greater Bay Area youth innovation and entrepreneurial bases, the Nansha Youth Entrepreneur Hub has introduced over 100 startup projects. Under the National Plan for Deepening Cooperation between Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau in Nansha, Nansha is tasked with building a strategic platform connecting the Bay Area, Hong Kong, Macau, and the world.
China emphasizes dual circulation development, and the Greater Bay Area sits at the intersection. Benefiting from both, Nansha should be built to high standards, a new foothold of Guangzhou.
In temperature-controlled rooms, operators work like office staff, managing busy port cranes, only with easy keystrokes. As a top global port, Guangzhou Port is building Nansha Phase 4, the first fully automated terminal in the Greater Bay Area, and advancing the implementation of the 5G Smart Port system to build a 5G Smart Port.
Unlike traditional terminals, drivers are now working in comfortable offices instead of high cabins. It allows them to transition from blue-collar to white-collar roles, greatly easing their workload. At the old terminal, we could only hire male drivers due to the demanding workload, but now, we also hire female drivers. It takes me just 5 minutes to drive from home. My house is near Zhuan, over one bridge, so convenient.
The 3 islands of Macau resemble the petals of a lotus flower, and the lotus bridge soaring over the Haojiang Channel, like a long stem, connects this beautiful flower to Hengqin Island, at the south of Zhuhai. Now, Hengqin, which is 3 times the size of Macau, has transformed into a new platform for Macau's economic diversification. On January 2, 2014, the first comprehensive public welfare project jointly developed by Guangdong and Macau New Neighborhood, completed its first signing. Hong Yuda also moved his home and company from Macau to Hengqin.
I can now ride my bike for 10 minutes from my company to Macau New Neighborhood. The roads here are all designed with reference to the traditional cobblestone streets of Portugal. This is my home. From here, I can see my company.
The bridges have physically connected the core cities of the Greater Bay Area as an important support for the Belt and Road, with one country, two systems, three currencies, and three customs areas. It is now a hub for innovation and integration of science, finance, and talent.
Thanks to the single license vehicle policy, it's now much easier for Macau residents to work and live here. Like me, and many social security and healthcare policies have now been integrated with Macau, so our colleagues are getting used to seeing doctors in Hengqin, making it a long-term development and a living destination.
On Hengqin Island, there are thousands of professionals like Hong, who live and work across the border. The two-way traffic flow on the Lotus Bridge plays the melody of a dual city life. Zhao Sigan is a former baseball player from Hong Kong. After retiring in 2023, he joined the Qianhai Shenzhen Hong Kong Youth Hub.
A friend introduced us to this place. After visiting, we found the living and startup subsidies very attractive. So we decided to settle here, without much hesitation.
As Hong Kong's fastest pitcher, Zhao Sigan, who pursues speed, also praises Shenzhen's speed. It took about an hour to open a business bank account, and one working day to get an investment approval. In less than 3 months, his baseball training base took shape. As a major cooperation platform, the Youth Innovation and Entrepreneur Hub is a model for Shenzhen-Hong Kong cooperation. A series of favorable policies and the robust innovation ecosystem continue to attract Hong Kong youth to pursue their dreams here.
The Hong Kong and Macau youth have an important trait: they connect China with the world. Because of this, they serve as a bridge, connecting many things to the overseas world.
The small river winds southward, flowing to Hong Kong. In September 2023, the State Council issued the plan for Shenzhen Park of Hetao Shenzhen Hong Kong Science and Technology Innovation Cooperation Zone. Hetao is taking center stage in innovation in the Bay Area. Shenzhen and Hong Kong have established an international sci-tech innovation mechanism, featuring top-tier R&D centers, industry-level pilot platforms, a hub for international industries and standards, a group of global talents, a series of high-quality innovation parks, and a smart innovation ecosystem. This small area, covering only 3.89 square kilometers, unleashes great energy for collaborative innovation. The Pearl River estuary's unique charm lies in its role as both an economic hub and a cultural melting pot, embodying the Eastern wisdom of harmony in diversity. When the world faces the choice of building walls or bridges, the Pearl River offers a clear answer. Only by building bridges that connect cultures can the path to modernization lead to a true future in harmony and grace. This is a space without barriers. Outside the window is the sea.
Across the sea, we see Hong Kong in the distance.
When we empower this region with the talents from Hong Kong and Macau, you realize that we are actually backed by the whole world.
Since its inception, BGI Group has carried the mission of gene science for the benefit of humanity. From participating in the Human Genome Project to mapping the first complete genome of the Chinese people, BGI is at the forefront of life sciences. At BGI, every sample is a key to health, and every analysis is a love letter to life.
The Human Genome Project, carried out from 1990 to 2003, was a joint effort by 6 countries. BGI was born to represent China in this genome project. As you can see, we were synchronized with this project. Scientific synchrony enables technological synchrony and even leadership.
Hello, Ivanka.
Ivanka, from Xishuangbana in Yunnan, is a patient with severe thalassemia. With BGI's support, she was admitted to the BGI Spacetime Center for a hematopoietic stem cell transplant. A month later, her hemoglobin levels returned to normal. Driven by new quality productive forces, BGI is not only a decoder of genes, but also a weaver of the future. It integrates gene science with AI and big data to weave a smarter, healthier future world. Innovation is the most powerful wave of the Pearl River. The strong links between tangible and intangible bridges have greatly expanded the scope for sci-tech innovation in the Bay Area. The 2 innovation corridors along the Pearl River, Guangzhou Shenzhen Hong Kong and Guangzhou Zhuhai Macau, connect various innovative elements and units. According to the Global Innovation Index by the World Intellectual Property Organization, the Shenzhen Hong Kong Guangzhou cluster has ranked second globally for 4 consecutive years. The Greater Bay Area leads the world's 4 major Bay Areas in patent output. As a private enterprise that started with only 21,000 yuan, Huawei, through relentless drive and an innovative mindset, broke the tech barriers from abroad and grew into a global leader in communication infrastructure and smart devices, displaying the ambition of Chinese enterprises. In the competitive electric vehicle sector, BYD has become the global leader in electric vehicle sales by adhering to its principle of technology and innovation. The once unimaginable dream of cars soaring above the ground is becoming a reality in the Bay Area.
This is our self-developed, world's first split-type flying car, which we call the Land Aircraft Carrier. This 6-wheeled, range-extended car is designed for daily use and fits in a standard garage.
Today, the traditional bridges are interwoven, and the exploration of the 3rd dimension in the Bay Area has already begun. When the flying car successfully performs test flights, we witness a revolutionary leap in the concept of bridges. From 2-dimensional planes to 3-dimensional spaces, from the ground to the sky. Every breakthrough in human connection reshapes the map of civilization.
I believe flying cars will evolve wings. and transportation will expand into 3 dimensions. In 50 years, the sky will be full of flying cars, each on its own flight path, traveling freely from point A to point B.
Three, two, one, go!
With thousands of drones in Shenzhen, lighting up the night sky, the world is amazed by the slogan created in China. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs showcased this great event globally. Every inch of airspace here is now nurturing transformation. With soaring ambitions, this pioneering land is leading another revolution in human traveling. The Hong Kong University of Science and Technology is the first mainland Hong Kong collaborative university under the Outline Development Plan for the Greater Bay Area.
Hong Kong UST, here I come. My college life begins now.
The interdisciplinary approach they take fits perfectly with me, and I really like the whole atmosphere here. That is why I chose to come here.
Welcome to Hong Kong UST Guangzhou. This year, we have about 300 students enter our university through the Gaokao, where class began. About 33 students coming from Hong Kong, Macau, Taiwan, and 7 different countries. Another 380 PhD students. This will bring
the Greater Bay Area sits at the heart of the Pearl River as a vital hub. A hub is similar to an airport, where people gather from all directions, contributing power outward. For our university, our mission is to become an international talent hub.
On this compact campus, gathers a faculty team from world-class institutions like Cambridge, Harvard, and Peking University. It houses a central chip laboratory, a high-performance IC design cluster, a micro-nano system manufacturing laboratory, and a materials characterization and preparation laboratory, all of which are world-class, large-scale IC research platforms.
Hong Kong UST, along with Hong Kong universities, of which 5 are ranked in the global top 100 universities, and 3 are in the top 50 by QS rankings, is remarkable, combining universities from the Pearl River Delta with those in Hong Kong and Macau, could rival the University of California.
In the Central Chip Lab, alongside the advanced equipment, there is a bright red national flag. At the center of the lab wall,
I brought it here from Hong Kong. And I hope that everyone working here will always hold a shared sense of home and country.
In the embrace of Lingnan, Fuchance La Liga has been a leading grassroots event in the Greater Bay Area. On this green field, football fans from Hong Kong and Macau wave flags alongside local fans, embodying the emotional bond between Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau. At this moment, football is more than a game. It is the emotional link of the three regions, a vibrant cultural symbol of the Greater Bay Area.
The Bay Area's transport network grows ever stronger, and our connections are truly deepening. We often travel between cities. It's very down to earth. That's why it keeps getting better, attracting more people, and growing in influence.
On November 9, 2025, the 15th National Games, co-hosted by Guangdong, Hong Kong, and Macau, opened across multiple cities. In these three regions, as the largest, highest level, and most influential sports event, jointly hosted by the three regions, it also marks the first time Hong Kong and Macau host the National Games. The logo of the National Games and the Special Olympics features the overlapping petals of Guangdong's kapok flower, Hong Kong's bauhinia, and Macau's lotus, symbolizing the theme of integration in the Bay Area. The National Games is a sports arena, a test field for institutional integration, and a catalyst for emotional bonds. The Greater Bay Area is not just a place, but a spiritual symbol of shared vision and unity. Through sports, the three regions are writing a chapter of unity and shared progress. This is a line that began construction in 1991, linking Yunnan, Guizhou, Sichuan, and Guangxi, following the Pearl River, to China's southern coastal area. The Nanning-Kunming Railway, it's known as the Southwest's gateway to the sea. The Pearl River Source high-speed train runs from Chujing to Guangzhou. The 1,330-kilometer journey takes only 6 hours. Visitors from the Pearl River Source now gaze upon the Pearl River estuary. The Pearl River's 1,000 miles sailed in a day. From the rise of the Greater Bay Area to the transformation of the Pearl River Basin, it is a microcosm of China's progress in the new era.
The Pearl River is not just a physical waterway, but a river facing the future, and a vessel for cultural heritage. By building an integrated water network, we modernize each river for harmonious coexistence between humanity and nature.
We have advocated integration between the Pearl River Delta's 9 mainland cities and Hong Kong and Macau. With the resource integration, I believe the Greater Bay Area will stand out among global Bay Areas and will play a key role in the Fourth Industrial Revolution, representing the future.
The river surges, witnessing millennia of civilization. Humanity and nature coexist, writing the answers of an era.
风将会把你带向哪里？寻觅世界第一次相遇，大海会给你美妙传奇，将爱的奔涌闪出一道光，澎湃的宇宙给人类无穷的力量。
Beneath the endless sky, upon the vast sea, standing at the Pearl River estuary, what the eyes behold are bridges spanning rivers and seas. What remains unseen are the digital bridges that connect the world. Beneath the bridges, the Pearl River carries the profound cultural genes of the Chinese nation, rooted in the agrarian and nomadic heritage, blending and forging a new maritime civilization. She is both a dream and a reality. You entrust her with your vision, and she returns to you the future. This is the Pearl River's answer to the age.